Hello there, and welcome back to episode 39 of Koganaros, the Fortress by the Sea. And today we are dealing with the repercussions of the biggest work-related accident in the history of Koganaros. That's how I would put it. We got ourselves about 10 or 11 people drowned while I was deconstructing a portion of the pillars that we were making. So all in all, it's been a pretty nasty surprise for us. But at the end of the day, I figured that for the Koganaros dwarfs, this was not a accident at all. This was more like a sacrifice to Vukar. These guys, they did that on purpose in my book. Because dwarves, they aren't that stupid. They know how these things work. They know how to deconstruct something. But in this scenario, I think the most fluid part in this story would be that these guys, they sacrifice themselves for whatever. We can fix that into the narrative. Feel free to drop me a comment if you have a good idea. There we go. It's now taken all very, very much time to finish the last bits of this thing here. But, well, we're getting there. I mean, it's really not that much more that needs to be done. So this one will get floored again because this will be a pump stack pillar. And this one will get staircases again. Luckily, I don't need to make any further pillars any smaller. And yeah, people are missing. People are no longer among us. Yeah, well. So, can I now put burial spots in there? No, must be inside. This roof needs to be built. But I think they're now getting to it. Yep, there we go. Nice. So, I wanted to check out if this works like that, or if it needs a... Yeah, here. Okay to build. There is a piece of floor above it, and that counts as inside. I always meant to check out how these rules work. Well, for this one, I want to do a mass burial spot after all, so... Let's wait until all these caskets are in place. Well, that's how I found out how to do with this, what to do with this spot here. I didn't know what to do with this place before. Now I do know. It's been a pretty heavy dent to the city, though. Oh yeah, the leggings. I totally forgot about these. So, let's make them. Before we come to the point where the queen has to be unhappy because somebody didn't build her the leggings she craved for. The leggings tomb, or the leggings... I don't know, I don't want to call it tomb. The place of leggings? Yeah, whatever. The hall of leggings, yeah. I didn't forget about that project, but we got other pressing matters right now. A lot of people died. And a lot of people will turn to ghosts because we don't have any ways and means to access their bodies. I don't see that happening anytime too soon. So we're going to go and make an entire wall filled with caskets here. And then some nice engravings or somewhat. Maybe even a second story for all that. I'm really considering that. Alright. That's been unexpected. Quite scary how quickly a situation can spiral out of control, where you first thought like everything's totally fine and what could possibly happen, and then yeah, and then that. So we got our pump stack pillars defined, and everybody who's not a pump stack is full with stairs except for this one, but yeah, we're making nice progress here. It's still to me quite ominous why some staircases never get done, while the others around them have all the priority you could wish for. It's quite a mystery to me. Alright. There we go. I've learned a big lesson. I mean, not only did people get tossed into the ocean by the shockwaves of falling debris, no, some people just got outright smashed to pieces by the falling bits and stones. So yeah, there's one tomb which is not already defined to somebody, so yeah. Oh dear, well, how will this place now fare without her to chess? I'm pretty sure that many people are now quite sad about that, especially since we cannot even recover her remains. The ocean will not give her away. Here we go. I mean, technically, we could try to sift in the bodies by just taking in ocean water and draining it somewhere else. I'm tempted. Basically, because it's just a very interesting project to go for. Alright, I do need more mining personnel now. After most of my fine men died, I did take a check. These two miners, they actually do exist. They are no fantasy, but we're going to pick up two new people. A peasant makes a fine miner, paper maker, and a miller. Just this man. Legendary peasant? Jurist. What's going on? So, he's my only jurist. And he's a legendary fighter. I bet he's from Shinmistum. Lands of Faith. Yeah. He's I bet he's a war hero. Yeah. He killed a lot of stuff in Brightness Portals. Should consider giving him a position in the military squads again. Alright. More stuff. Ah, now she comes with the coffins. I guess news arrive at Her Highness a little bit later than with the rest of the fortress. Let's forgive her that. Winter is upon me. Well, seasons don't really matter much at Koganaros. There seems to be never any bigger snowfall. We've never seen any ice. This place is a pretty chill pill. Alright, look at them. Reaching the very end of this place. Oh boy, finally. Okay. So, let's engrave this place. Absolutely worth the ordeal. And let's see. These statues here. What to do, what to do. Jeweler can cut raw glass into gems. Let's do this. Let's set up one of our jewelers to decorate these things. I need a stockpile for raw glass. I bet it is like that. That should work. And then let's order at the glass furnace raw green glass. There we go. I don't want to put it as a non-stop thing. I want to have it as something that we produce, and then it's okay. Let's check with my sand collecting job. That thing just checks if we have sand or not. Okay, brilliant. So here, we're making raw green glass now. And that's going to be... You're only going to take items from here and from here. And you're going to give items to here. Alright. So, your work order is to cut raw glass into gems. And if we have that, you cut it into stuff. And that's now a regularly happening thing. Wonderful. And we're going to put up another jeweler. Or, yeah, well, we do. Want to make sure that the workforce is spread out. And the thing is quite simple. Raw glass is an infinite source. Got as much of that stuff as we want to. And it enhances the value of these statues quite substantially, so... Let's do this one more time. You will take items from here and from here. You will give to here. And your task is to encrust furniture with cut glass. There we go. And as long as there's something improvable, you will not stop doing this. Alright, so let's recheck after a couple of days with this place if we have now decorated statues here. It's a dirty cheap renewable source. I could also apply that to my high value statues, but I feel like it's I don't want a low value material like cheap green glass bits and bobs on my precious statues. So there's still this part of the tower now existing, and tell you what, guys, it will just stay there. We're not gonna take the risk of deconstructing this place one more time, or if we do, we'll do it after all of the other constructions have been finished, so that there will be no unnecessary risks whatsoever. Or at least, all the people that die there will die in a way that I can collect their bodies afterwards and bury them properly. I will keep the rest of the space of the new burial tomb on the plaza open for slabs. Just realized that we're going to slab around quite a lot. And let's see, I'm going to go dolomite for these stairs now. Just figured that last episode I didn't act too smartly with that. At the end of the day, I do myself a big favor by creating it like that. Because I already got all the blocks here. But now rewriting all these jobs with the dolomite job, I don't know. I mean, I'll go for something like stairs be dolomite, but, well, I'll go not much further than that. Okay, so... An Etten. Do you think you can bother me at this point anymore? Mata Akulmosbar, huh? What's the full name, actually? Quest-wise. So we're going to beat you quest-wise. I'll just send one of my squads. Alright. You've come to the wrong neighborhood. See that field of dead bodies? It should tell you a story. Huh. Check this out. I had no clue. So that's how I need to, I hope my military squad is entering soon. So... There they go. That's been very, very enlightening to see that. Wow, that's one dense thing. So yeah, we've lost a lot of beloved animals today. But, jeez, that's one badass Etten. What's going on with that thing? Usually they don't last that long. Oh, cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So, rough ride, but also here is a bit of open space. God damn it. It's really, really good that I paid attention to this one. This is really, really good that I noticed that. So... that explains how sometimes splattered pieces of goblin came to places where I didn't expect it, like in the inner yard. I was always wondering how the hell that came together. I know. Alright. Adventurous. And so, I don't know what's wrong with this construction job. It seems to be jinxed. And this badass is just fishing here on the ocean border. Watching the other blokes doing their jobs. I love this. Alright. So, Death comes to Koganaros and says, hi. I'm here. I'm local. I'm one of the locals. Nice to meet you. So we have here another deadly staircase thing. I'm afraid of these now. I'm officially afraid of these now. And so let's see what happens if we delete these, if this kills people again. It shouldn't, because there's nothing in the vicinity. Let's take it very carefully this time, and I'll monitor the works closely. This is madness. This has brought me also some extra unhappy faces. I mean, yeah, I do get it. The workplace safety issues. More leggings for the queen! Sure thing. Why not? Alright. So who would have thought that we'd have some problems like these? I surely didn't. But now that I have removed the symmetry of this thing, well, at least one day, if travelers come by and ask, say, why is that one pillar so different from all the others? The dwarves of Koganaros have a story to tell. That's for sure. Okay. Well, I take it that some work orders are just not getting done because there's just too much on the schedule. There's so many tasks here in the fortress. And there is, at the end of the day, only 200 people here. That's not terribly much. Oh dear, this place also never got finished. Say, let's check back with the stonemasons. So there's still some gabbro left. But what says Gabbro Land? Oh boy. Gabbro Land says we need a fresh designator of mining jobs. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't expect it to be that bad. We're currently eating that stuff. Well, we actually never stopped eating that stuff, but you get me. So, well, luckily in this layer, this is not really any problem. There's more than enough gabbro to go around. But I didn't expect to see this place that licked that clean. That's what's wowing me so hard. So let's start digging here as well. And this will also be the first shift for the new miners. I don't know if I have enough iron picks right now, but let's craft a couple of them. At this point, Koganaros can produce everything it desires to. If it's made out of metal, we just put our forges to the task. So, as it seems here, if we take it carefully, the situation doesn't escalate as badly there. I think what has taken the big, what has made the big catastrophe happen was the fact that everything got ripped to pieces uncoordinated. So, as it seems, DFHack can make a lot of things automatically for you, but not this. We have struck native gold. More of that stupid yellow shiny soft stuff. There we go. I want to watch one of my new dudes here. There we go. There she is on her new task. Dabbling miner. Alright. Let's see if they fixed the hole there. Yes. Alright. That must have been a chopped tree in the vicinity. Whoa. That's a lot of blood. Don't know if I ever saw such a huge puddle of blood anywhere. That looks bad, man. Okay. But yeah, let's take the deconstruction work slowly as a contemplative task to do while we're monitoring the rest of the bridge works. For some odd reason, they are now hell-bent with the idea that the very last of these needs to be finished first. Well, I don't mind them. At least we're getting the task done. Here comes another swarm, all hauling dolomite blocks. By now, these dolomite blocks are also far away, basically, but yeah. Reconfiguring these stockpiles in the frequency as it would be required for this task, yeah, I'm not up to that. Technically, I could put up a stockpile here for dolomite blocks to speed up the process, but I'm not down for that. Oh, sorry. Gotta drink something. Oh. What is it this time, my queen? Leggings and coffins. Well, the leggings haven't been made yet. But the last mandate wasn't too far away. Okay. But I mean, I don't mind them finishing this task here, because we can then just start deconstructing the bridge. Although I don't know, I feel as if there will be a lot of calamities if I just let them deconstruct it blindly. You know, the glass bridge here. I'm somewhat scared now, after I've seen what happened, if I let them just deconstruct merrily as they want to. That didn't work out too well. But yeah. My schedule for this fortress now will finish the pillars next, and then we're going to start the work on the pump jacks. Stacks. Pump jacks. We're not digging for oil here. So, let's see. Staircase thing is coming along really nicely. I hope that we will get enough gabbro in for the rest of these. Gemstones, yeah. Newcomer miners are always terribly slow. That's just one thing that we have to accept. So, how did this project come along? Was there any glass being made? So the raw green glass is being made, but it's not being transported there. So I would assume the raw green glass is being pilfered by the other jeweler's workshop. Where was it again? There. Yeah, the raw green glass is being stored here. That's a mistake, because I just enabled anything gemstone here, so that should fix the problem now. And the engraver is busy with this place here. There we go. I bet at some point we will even find a piece of art that might relate to the catastrophe here. That would be pretty dope. But yeah. Up until then, I'll be not issuing any new work orders. I'll see that they'll complete what we have on their tab right now. There's just way too many things that have been not completed in this fortress, and I need to keep my fingers still for a while so we get things done that need to get done. That all being said, my friends, I thank you so much for watching. We came a long way, and we're going to find more fun here. And, well, let's see how far I can get next episode. I'm quite happy to see that we're now getting actually to kind of like the last 20% of the fortress, or we're in the middle of it, and I can't wait to get this thing done. Thumbs up would be really appreciated. A subscription would be awesome too. And consider checking out Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee. I would be deeply delighted about any support that I can get. And I want to say thanks to everybody who does support this channel. It means to me a terrible lot. And it also means to me a terrible lot that you're still hanging out here, watching the last bits of this episode. And I hope you had a good time. Have a good time until we meet again. See you there. Bye-bye.